Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Adam and this is part 1 of Islebound on Not Your Father's Board Games. Thanks for listening. Starting with this series, we have a mini-episode discussing the rules and setup before we get into the actual gameplay, so be sure to give that a listen if you haven't already. Islebound is made by the same company as Above and Below and shares a lot of the same mechanics. Jimmy, Mike, and myself control ships with a crew with different skills, such as diplomacy, building, and strength. The object of the game is to build up your home port's capital city by collecting gold and other resources from other ports on the map. The game is over and points are tallied when one player has 8 buildings in their capital city or the stack of high-level reputation cards is exhausted. Let's get to the game.
So in the original, or not in the original, there's a theory on YouTube where Daniel is actually the antagonist. Not necessarily the villain, I don't know if that's the right word, but the antagonist.
In the Karate Kid.
In the original Karate Kid, because he shows up to California, and he starts like hitting on Allie and whatever.
Right.
And that is basically getting in Johnny's grill. Like, on the beach, Johnny rolls up and starts talking to Allie. She doesn't want to talk to him, and Daniel's like, is everything cool here? But the proposal is that he is then interfering in Johnny and Allie's relationship, and then they fight and whatever. Fast forward to when they're at that Halloween dance, everything's been kind of chill, and then Daniel puts the hose over Johnny while he's rolling up that joint and turns it on. That was sort of just like unnecessary, but then he gets the shit beat out of him. So the whole time, people on YouTube are saying, there's like a 10-minute video that details this better than I can, that's saying Daniel is the cause of his own problems by not leaving Johnny alone. When I say no, he's the new kid, and he's getting a bad rap.
Oh my God.
And this is unacceptable to say that our good friend Daniel from New Jersey is the antagonist of his own story.
I've heard Adam describe this before.
Because it grinds my gears. Daniel LaRusso is a national hero.
Alright.
We don't have many.
How do you feel about this?
I stand with Daniel-san.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I don't think I've
To suggest otherwise is fucking dumb.
It's treason. But there are those...
And we don't have many national treasures from New Jersey. We really don't.
Not really. We have, although, did you know that Donna from that 70s show is from New Jersey?
Alright.
She's from Watchung.
I believe that.
And she's actually, because there's a lot of famous people that are, like, born in New Jersey, but then they leave when they're, like, 2.
Yeah.
So they can say they're from New Jersey, but they have no Jersey in them.
There's...
Jersey.
Donna from that 70s show, Jersey.
Alright.
She actually,
Is she Jersey or Joyzy?
No one actually says Joyzy.
I know, but
It's not real.
I would categorize a Joyzy sayer as someone who isn't from New Jersey.
No, they're probably from Staten Island.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, so I will name... Well, actually, no, my island is named. My island is named Krazk. And I have 3 crew members on my ship. My ship is known, or will be known, as the... I'm not going to call it the Santa Maria. What should I call my ship?
The Pinta. What was the other one?
No, that's so
You
weak.
could be Columbus.
That's
Yeah,
so
it was
weak.
the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
The Santa
Yeah.
Maria. Right, that's why I thought my ship should be named the Santa Maria, but I don't think that my ship should be named that.
No, this is not Columbus times.
No,
My
it would
ship-
be that'd be if this was in Tikal.
My ship will be called Mothership Zeta,
God damn it.
named after one of my most beloved Fallout things. And I have with me on Mothership Zeta one hand guy villager with the most absurd mustache you've ever seen in your life. Mike has not been able to identify who this is. We don't really know who it is.
Jesus Christ, that's a mustache and a half.
It is a crescent moon of a mustache. And his name will be Albert.
That's fitting for that kind of facial hair.
His name is Albert. And I have a frogman with monocles. Michael Frogman is a character from Futurama, but I don't know what I should
Wait,
call him.
Michael Frogman?
Michael Frogman is a great name. I said a character from Futurama. I don't know if you heard that correctly.
A frogman with a monocle. Wait, isn't that the
Oh,
Space
and
Pope?
this is Preston Garves.
Isn't it the Space Pope?
No, the Space Pope is like an alligator.
Yeah.
It's like an alligator with the Pope hat.
I don't think this is a space pope.
No, that looks more like a Victorian gentleman, but as a lizard.
But he's a frog.
Yeah.
Wait, what did I just call him? I forgot his name. Albert.
So he's Glenn from Chrono Trigger?
Okay, Glenn from Chrono Trigger. And
How did we forget? It was literally 10 seconds.
and here's Preston Garves. Graves or Garves? What is it?
Graves.
Graves.
Graves,
Preston
yeah.
Graves. This is Preston Graves. He's from Fallout 4. You won't know him.
Okay.
But
I've
he
heard
looks-
the name.
He looks exactly like him. Okay.
Well, there is a settlement in trouble.
And we
And and the Minutemen need to help them.
are sailing on the SS Mothership Zeta. And we're going to make a move right now. We get to make 2 moves because blah, 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 bing, boom, bam, bum.
Wait, shit, how does moving work? Does moving to another square count as moving, or does moving to another port?
So this 1, 2.
Okay.
1, 1, 2.
Okay.
That's how I think it
Yeah,
is.
it's the areas.
You follow the line.
I forget how diplomacy works.
You sweet talk them. You say
We can't. Interestingly enough, you cannot diplomacy to begin with. How do you attack?
You can't do that either because you need pirates and sea serpents.
Yeah, wait. What?
So then, what do you do for the first 7 turns?
Probably visit
You visit.
What can you get by visiting?
I get it now.
whatever's listed on the tile.
All right, so
Do you just pick up
1, 2.
money?
So my ship, the SS Mothership Zeta, moves to the town of Stratic. Stratic has a visit requirement cost of 1 copper coin and 1 tired. What's this guy called? Administrative visitor.
Wait, the
guy.
money that you paid, does that go to the treasure or to the...
That goes to the
That
treasure
goes to the
map.
treasure, yeah.
Treasure map? It does?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's how you build up the treasure, right?
Mike is right. I think Mike is right.
Damn right, Mike's right.
Let me double check. Sorry, Mike. Again, I gotta double
That
check.
honestly, that could be the name of a podcast in and of itself.
Damn right, Mike is right.
Yeah. I don't know what
deny me.
I don't know what it would be about, but
Place on the treasure map. Mike is right. All
It
right.
would just be me, interrupting all of you, telling you to shut up. No, shut up. This is how it goes.
I'm visiting, and I can only pay up to. Well, I can only afford up to this guy right here, but I want him anyways. So I get a Navigator's Guild, which means builders equals fish. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what the bottom part means actually at all.
They had a nice...
well, it's probably above and below where...
Yeah, they had a nice little visual guide.
The player may build one of the following buildings. So there's a second section I didn't read, which has to do with each little little island. The player may build one of the available buildings in the building row. The player must pay fish or wood to build the building. The player does not pay coins.
You have to pay for things in fish?
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, well, here's my interpretation based on what you just said. By having that card, you may now spend fish instead of gold to...
I think I fucked up. In example, if the player wanted to build the building for this right, they would need to pay 2 fish, 2 wood. So I guess I can't do that. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to have to undo my whole turn, guys. Because I literally didn't do shit.
Oh.
So how do you...
So,
Get fish.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense for balancing purposes.
Oh.
Because building a building makes a lot of sense for me to do right off the bat. But I can't build a building because I need 3 wood or 2 fish or 2 wood or 1 fish or 4 fish to build a building.
Right, but how do you get fish?
There's...
God bless America.
There's ports.
Let me finish reading this.
Throughout all of this, I've not heard anything about a fishing action.
Yeah, actually, you're right. But
So how do
I'm
you get...
staring at a port that says you get fish when you go here.
Oh. So you have to hop on your bartering pole and talk to the local
grotto.
fishmonger.
So you pay the cost to the supply, take the card, player places the card next to their shipboard, each building grants a special ability. Okay, so let me, for ease of use, I will go here. The player immediately gains 4 fish. The player also gains 1 extra fish per crew with the work symbol that is on deck on the player's shipboard. These kind of crew members do not need to be exhausted. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4 ship. And then I have, so a work symbol is a hand, I think. Yes, a work symbol is a hand, so I get 1 extra fish. like all of you would. Okay, so that was my movement. That was my action. Oh, I visited. That was my action. My free actions left are event. Is there an event? No, there isn't.
No.
At the grotto, there's not an event. Buy a building. Yes, there. I can buy a building.
You can spend your fish.
Except you're not at the building place anymore.
Is that how that works?
I don't know.
You can't stock it and then build it later.
Buildings can also be obtained by building them through the build
So
action.
if I use the visit, then I would have to pay the 4 fishies. That's the idea.
But if you
So-
want to just buy it, then
okay,
it's coins.
so you can
This
you
game is
can,
brilliant. Oh my
you
God.
can buy it outright, or you can sail there, use the build action, and then buy it through by paying wood
Right,
fish.
so I would be paying a gold coin an administrative guy, and I'd be able to visit. And when I visit, I get a builder. The builder says you can build whatever you want. So you can build 2 things per turn. That's the idea, I think, right? Or you can build 5 things. What's the advantage of using the builder?
Spending
you build
fish
it without
instead of-
gold.
Yeah, you spend
You build
fish.
it with the listed resources instead of gold.
Yeah, I guess I have 5 fish, so I guess that's cheaper than gold. Right? I could just stay there and get more fish.
You can.
Interesting. Okay. Fascinating. Yeah, because you know what? That costs a lot of fish, but like, and gold can be used towards renown, I think.
Well,
Yes.
it's probably a balance. Like, different events can probably be like, give this person fish, give this person money. Like, you can buy influence. You can, lots of options, different strats.
But anyway, are you going to the grotto to gain fish?
I did.
Yeah, did you pay? You got to pay the troll toll
I was waiting
to
for
get
it.
into the grotto.
I swear to God, I was waiting for it.
Sorry, I forgot.
Gotta pay the troll toll.
To get into this boy's hole.
Gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
What is Night Vale?
Why do I know
Fighter
that?
of...
Fighter of the Night Vale?
I don't know what it is. Someone said I just started listening to Night Vale.
Yo, why do I know what Night Vale is?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. This is bugging me now.
Night Vale.
Is this a...
I've heard of that. I think it's...
Welcome to Night Vale. It's a podcast.
Yes, it's a podcast.
It's called Welcome to Night Vale.
Welcome to
twice monthly podcast in the style of community updates from the small desert town of Night Vale. I thought Night Vale was Night Wish, and that's a, Finnish metal band.
Oh, I'm on board with Nightwish happening.
I don't know why I know that, because I'm pretty sure I've never listened to this band,
No,
but
you've listened to Nightwish, but you don't know you've listened to Nightwish.
that sounds accurate. Is that the... No, that's not the Viking metal that you played in your car.
No, that's Blind Guardian. They do folk metal, but it's mostly power metal.
Where were we?
We're talking about Nightwish.
Well,
No, before that.
my turn's over.
We're
I think.
pirates.
I think my turn's done.
Yar,
Yeah,
har,
he
beetle-dee-dee.
moved and he visited.
Okay.
That's basically it.
Do what you want, because a pirate is free.
So
You-
Mike's turn is next.
I thought
Mike
it was
gets a move.
I get
Oh, no, it is, yeah.
I get a move and I have 2 speed. So
Wait, you only took 1 move.
The fish were that interesting.
he wants those fish.
Oh, okay.
So where am I going?
I already see your strat. Bulk up on fish.
Fish are nice.
Fisher, yeah.
What kind of game do I feel like playing though? Do I like fish? I do like fish.
Fish are going to be important in this game.
Fish are going to be vital in this game.
You have
Okay.
your tuna, have your salmon,
So
a carp.
okay, so
perhaps.
if I'm in this port, can I move like this, or do I have to follow?
You can
all
go
of
that
it?
way, yeah.
I can go that way.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, they're touching.
All right. So in that case, I'm going to sail from my home port of Crimsica.
Oh, wait, what's the name of your ship?
Oh
You
shit!
didn't even. You didn't even
We just went right into my turn. I didn't do any of that.
You got no
pleasantries.
introduction,
I don't even
man.
remember my guys' names.
You forgot them already.
Albert.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I don't
Preston,
know.
Garvey, Graves.
Graves.
So somehow I ended up with an all-female crew. I'm the red team.
One could be Cora,
One of them absolutely could be Cora.
like last time.
No, last time we had Shitty Tenzin. You had discount Tenzin.
We had discount Tenzin.
I thought we had Korra last time, too.
There might
Somebody
have been...
there was absolutely a Korra. Literally everything about my team is red. I'm sailing out of the port Crimsica. I'm the red player. Fuck it. I'm naming this chick as my captain because she's got the fucking red headband on.
Alright, what's her name, though? Captain Reddy? Like,
Captain Ready.
it's really gay. I gotta, excuse me.
No, her name is Scarlet.
Scarlet?
Dude, that's perfect.
Boom! Get owned. There we go.
Alright.
What about the other ones?
They don't matter.
Come on.
They're expendable.
Name one other person.
Okay. Alright, so we got this chick with a blue headband and a necklace. She's third in line because she doesn't have anything red on her. She's just got blue.
Plebeian.
Yeah, she's basically plebeian. She doesn't matter at all. And then we've got our second administrator who doesn't have a red headband, but she's got a red ascot.
Okay.
She
Daphne.
counts.
She could be Daphne.
No, that's Fred. Fred has the ascot.
Oh, yeah.
How do you fuck up Scooby-Doo so
It's
badly?
been a long time since I watched Scooby-Doo.
I was thinking ascot, mostly.
Yeah. Well, fuck it. Her name's Fred.
Alright. You have Scarlet Fred.
I got Scarlet. I got Fred.
and red shirt.
Hey, you have a red shirt.
And a red shirt.
Oh, my God.
Red shirt, not red.
Red shirt who isn't actually red. She's blue shirt.
And
What are we sailing on?
Ooh, yes. What are you sailing on? I'm sailing on the USS Mothership Zeta.
You're sailing on the Mothership
I'm trying to think
Zeta.
of something that
SS
fits
Mothership Zeta.
with, like, your red theme here.
We're sailing on the Red October.
Oh, my God.
Zat.
Oh, my God. You have become Sean Connery.
I have always been Sean Connery.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
So,
All right.
what happens next with your red flag? and
Well,
your
the Red October sails out of Crimsica to the port of Rat Nest, which we are going to visit, which will cost me a single coin, but I will also need to exhaust my second in command there.
Not Scarlet, but...
Not Scarlet, but oh shit, what did I just name her?
Fred.
Yeah, I named her Fred. All right, so Fred's taking a nap. But let's see. By visiting here, I gain 2 pirates.
Oh, shit.
So... Wait, should we shuffle that now?
Hey, yeah, that's a good
They
idea.
look the same,
because
though.
they appear to be in the same order. You
do.
should shuffle the shit out of that deck.
Wait.
Are they
They're all the same.
Yeah, they're all the same.
They're all the same.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
It's just an entity. It's just a pirate.
All right, so I gain 2 pirates.
Above and below is better.
No
the
sigh.
servants are the same.
Okay, then. And it also looks like I gain 1 wood for each hand token, if I'm reading that right. Do I just need to make sure I don't need to exhaust my hand person.
I think you don't, but double check that.
I'm trying to find that.
Do what you want, because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate.
Honestly, this is alright. This is a little bit more complex than above and below,
A little bit.
but I think once we get the hang of it, it'll feel the same.
So in Rat Nest, the player immediately gains 2 pirate cards. The player also gains 1 wood per crew member with the work skill that is on deck. These counted crew members do not need to be exhausted.
On deck. That's important to know.
She's on deck,
If they were
so
off deck, you want to get that.
so I have wood.
I'm not touching that one. It's too obvious. Low hanging fruit.
You don't have a choice.
Low hanging fruit.
You
Very,
don't have a
very
choice.
low hanging. I just ignored it. Like, it was, I was like,
I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
Unless I can move again.
you cannot.
Okay. So it's move and then act. Okay. So yeah.
Adam.
Well, it's your turn to make up some bullshit, Adam.
Oh, dude, I've been ready. So
Oh no.
I am sailing, and if you didn't see this coming, then I don't know how.
Serenity. Okay.
I'm sailing on the SS Serenity,
Oh, man.
captained by a young Malcolm Reynolds. He actually does kind of look like a young
He
Malcolm Reynolds.
does. That upsets me.
Alright, I'll give you that.
The heart of the cards was with me, guys.
It's Malcolm Reynolds, but If you
Young
give me
Malcolm
any other
Reynolds.
Firefly bullshit.
I got Wash. I also have Wash.
Oh my god, he does.
Guess.
The only thing, I want to call her White Zoe, but I feel like that's
No, it's not.
it's not Zoe.
wrong.
I'm just trying to make like 3 Firefly things fit
Rename.
together.
That's not Zoe.
It's not Zoe.
There's no like white blonde chicks in Firefly. I don't know what to call her.
Is there a Pokemon that you think of?
A
I don't know.
Why a Pokemon?
Because Pokemon are cool. Maybe you'll think of like a fucking.
I'm gonna call her Susan.
Oh my god.
It's Susan. I don't know why. It's just Susan.
You have to move next. Wait, no. Oh yeah, SS Serenity.
SS Serenity.
So these 2 tiles are within your sphere of influence. I'll
Right.
pick one up for you.
Yeah, let me set
Since
my
nobody's
eyeballs on
nobody's
that.
on there. The other one though. there's-
Yeah, can I still go in that direction? Or
course.
okay. Because he,
But
like hypothetically, if he owned it, he would own just the top one, not the bottom
Correct.
and you can go into his, but you will spend 1 administrative guy
2. Okay.
to be able to stay there.
It costs extra because there's already a port, a ship docked here.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I would say that you should probably, that tile you're holding,
Well, what do I? The thing is, I'm trying to figure out exactly
yeah, that
what I get from any of these.
It's listed in more detail in the book. In this
okay.
whole chapter on Island Town actions.
Let's see here.
if you can make a good move out of your, whatever you're holding, I think that makes the most sense.
This is actually kind of a shit tile. Damn.
Well, you could go here.
You have 2 moves. You can
Yeah.
go other places.
You can go to Rock Slide.
Rock
and
slide.
get
Let
a
me see-
book and renown right off the bat.
See what rock slide.
The event is
Immediately
also
get
there.
Rock
okay.
Slide is within, but he can't do the event.
He can't do the event, but if you want to do the event, he could just have his ship there and make it more costly for you to do the event because you're the one with fish.
True.
Wow, we're already
But
getting into screwing
the
each other
event
over.
costs pirates, not fish,
Oh yeah, the Rock Slide event does cost pirates.
which Mike has.
Which
so
one? I have pirates.
you can make the event more annoying for Mike and not me because I have fishies.
Yarhar.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The Zillim event is the one that costs fish, not the Rock Slide event. This is
I like this.
it's kind of involved.
Yeah. No, but once you get it,
How do
like,
your players come back from below deck? Like just the next
I
turn?
imagine if you visit a port with a bed.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I guess you could stay at home, right? Like I could have stayed at home and then gotten 1 wood or 1 fish. That's not very strong though.
No, it's not.
You can stay at home and get 1 pirate.
But I feel like going anywhere else is a
Well,
better.
wait, what's actually on? Oh, wait, I'm in Marhaven.
Yep.
Yeah.
What does Marhaven get? The
Yeah,
player?
read Marhaven. Maybe you'll understand what a bed means.
It's got a bed and a pirate.
What does a bed mean?
They move all their crew members that are below deck in the hammock area on deck.
What about injured members? Does it say anything about injured?
If a crew member is injured, the token is not moved onto the on-deck area, but instead flipped face up and remains in below deck.
Okay.
Okay.
Just like above and below.
Yeah.
You have to move first, and moving is required. You can't be at the same port that you start out on the first.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Rock slide, immediately gain 1 book. Gain 1 renown. Okay, it's better than this one. Here. So yeah, I'll do move me over to rock slide, and then
That is a lot better.
I have to pay 2.
You don't have to pay 2. You have 2 movement.
No, didn't I have
but-
to pay?
Oh,
'cause
you have to pay one
one for
coin?
visitation, and then 1 because someone else is here.
No one else is there.
Nope, nobody else is in Rock Slide.
But there's a.
But you need to exhaust an
Administrative.
administrator.
Oh, okay. Here, someone take the book.
Me. So, which administrator will you be exhausting?
Susan,
Susan?
and she's still face up, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, she's
So
exhausted,
Susan's-
not injured.
Susan's chilling.
You are correct.
Here.
Pay gold.
Pay troll toll.
To the treasure
You have
map.
gotten into the boy's soul.
Oh boy, and I get a book.
Yes, you gain 1 book and 1 renown.
Awesome.
That's pretty hype, actually. So,
So how do we track
So
renown?
Yeah.
what you're saying is there's a book on Serenity.
a player's location. A player's location on the renown track. So you gotta put a guy down.
I got it. I got
A cubicle.
my green homies.
So don't forget, renown is how you win. Each unspent coin is worth 1 renown. Value of a building a player owns is also worth renown. Some special buildings give you extra renown at the end of the game. Renown tokens a player owns are each worth 7 renown. If a player reaches 7 renown on the renown track, the player retrieves their cube, gains the renown token at the top of the stack. Pictured on each token is an immediate reward that the player gains. So that's 2 pirates. You get 2 pirates if you get to the top.
Okay, cool.
If the player gains more renown after reaching 7, they should remove their token off the track, place their cube on the appropriate place in the renown track. So if you gain 2 on 6, you get back to 1. As opposed, if you gain 1, you only get to 7, and you take your token and leave.
Okay.
If multiple players gain renown, the active player scores first. So maybe there's a card we draw that does renown.
That gives everyone renown. I'm on a boat.
Deck.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Don't you ever forget.
This is a good place to store coins. Fish and wood go into the cargo hold area. A player cannot have more than 10 fish and or wood at any time. A player can dump old cargo to make room for new cargo. Place buildings you own to the right of the shipboard. These buildings are in your capital city. Alright. It's my turn.
All right.
Wait,
What's
am
up?
I done?
Well, I mean, you can take free actions.
You gained a book and you gained a renown. You're free. You can spend your gold to build one of the last 2 buildings. You can build either the jeweler or the.
You can do an event or you can buy a building. You're here where you can do an event, but you can't pay to do the event.
Well, since I have a book and that building has a book over it, can I not claim that?
But it costs 8 coins to do so.
Oh, I thought when you explained it earlier, the book was in lieu of payment. That you just happen to be able to...
the book is like a lock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So...
And it's either coins or resources. You don't have the resources, but
Yeah.
you might have the coins.
I misunderstood.
Nah, he doesn't have the
I
coins.
don't. I
Because we
have-
all started with 7.
Yeah.
And more specifically, the resources are if you go to Stratic to build, I think.
Because that
Yeah.
appears to be the only place that has a builder.
Yeah. For now, I guess.
So...
You can build both of them. You have enough money.
I do?
Either of them.
Yeah, I can do either of them.
Not sorry.
So build... What is build equals fish?
Can you show it to me?
Oh, it's not equals, it's wood.
So you can spend 2 wood.
So
And a
if
fish.
you were in...
Oh, that's in there, okay.
Yeah, if you were there, you could spend those resources to build that.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the bottom, like in above and below, where the reward was at the bottom.
In the top left,
Yeah.
under the diamond thing, triangle thing, is the coin cost.
Right, but...
So you should have 6 coins.
Yeah, and the reward... Okay, so what's this plus wave? Or plus, like...
Your ship moves 3
Yeah,
tiles.
move speed. You
Oh,
get a
okay.
faster ship.
And then this one plus 1 bronze when you hunt for treasure.
So if you go on the treasure map, you get 1
Yeah.
extra bronze.
I will spend...
Solid.
I'll spend 4 if someone could make a change for me, please. And by the faster I'm on a boat, there's the other card, and now I have a fast ship to avoid the reavers.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going full cannon here, buddy.
Oh, God damn it.
Alright.
And thus endeth my turn.
So we filled up the empty space with an extra ship, and now it is my turn to move. So I can move up to 2 spaces. Holy shit.
Holy ship.
This is different.
Yep.
If I go to Morlim and I pick up a new crew member, the person on the right is free. The 2 people on the left cost 1 coin.
Okay.
Alright? That's what that coin means at the top. I'm having a little bit of trouble understanding what those icons mean. Sail?
One of them is the
dice
movement.
means combat. The I means influence, negotiate. But what does that mean?
Like
What
you,
does it mean?
These things mean that you can exhaust the crew member to do shit with them. So, with a dice, a player can exhaust a crew member with this symbol when attacking before rolling the die to add 1 die to the attack. With the sail, each crew member with this symbol on deck grants +1 speed.
Ooh.
With the eyeball, player can exhaust crew member with the symbol when using diplomacy to gain 1 additional influence.
Okay.
Oh, you know what, guys? It's there.
Yeah.
Is it already on the back?
It's on the back.
It's all on the back.
It's all right in front of us.
Oh my god.
This game is both intuitive and unintuitive at the same time.
Yeah, at no point in that rulebook did it say, hey, look on the back of your card.
Furthermore, you can spend your fish and wood resources.
Is that how that works?
You can spend to move and
Spend
reroll.
to move +1 or spend to re-roll a die.
Wow.
This is vital.
That's an interesting mechanic.
That's something.
All right. Wow. Damn. All right. So
This is
interesting complexities.
involved.
It's actually not as complex as we thought it was initially, or at least the rules have been right in front of us and we've been ignoring them. That's what it means.
We have the pocket edition and didn't know.
This is serious, guys.
So it's Jimmy's turn now, right?
It is my turn. Thank you. Wow. This really expands what the fuck can go on.
Well, wait, so if you got a villager that has... a crewmate that has the influence bonus, can you use that without already being on the influence board?
Yes, because you would use them during diplomacy.
Right, but to use diplomacy, don't you have to be on that bottom track? So if you're not already on that bottom track, can you use what is essentially a boost?
Yes, because diplomacy is an action. You can choose to use diplomacy. So let's say, hypothetically, you're trying to diplomats rock slide. And you're not even on the diplomacy tracker, but you've accumulated 7 crewmen that have that. Okay. You can just exhaust all of them, and they'll sweet talk your way into town for you.
Okay.
Wow, this game...
There's levels of strategy here.
Holy shit.
This is involved.
Wait till I show you fuckers Kingdom Death. Wait.
Dude, I can't even
I'm gonna
begin.
need I'm gonna need a minute and a half. Like, I'm digesting this game. You gotta relax, man. Holy shit.
That's fine. I'm going to talk about Kingdom Death for a minute then.
Oh my god.
Because we just fought the Phoenix for the first time in our house game. The level 1 Phoenix is like the worst thing ever. Because it's a completely different fight than anything else in the game. We started with the White Lion, which is pretty straightforward. It's going to try to move and attack your guys. Then we've got the Screaming Antelope, which is a way more reactionary fight.
Screaming Antelope.
You heard me.
Alright then.
I can only... You know what I'm imagining? The noise that it makes? Like, the disgusting, like, horror noise that creatures have in movies. Except it's constantly happening while you fight the Screaming Antelope. Like, I want to recreate that. Yeah, but non-stop. Like, yeah! Like,
I'm imagining the screaming son from Rick and Morty.
Okay. Its attacks aren't as dangerous as the things it does on reaction. Like, it's gonna run all over the board, it's gonna, like, kick back behind it, it's gonna, like, fuck up people that are messing with it. But the Phoenix is just evil.
Bird.
It's an evil burb. It has fucking time powers. It, like, blinks all over the board, and its worst mechanic is it kills your characters by aging them.
Jesus Christ. That is horrifying. Alright, I'm ready to move.
Because life and death are meaningless to it.
1, 2...
Buckle my fish.
3... And I'm going to do...
He's implementing mechanics.
He did a thing. He studied for it.
Wait a second, I just had a realization here. I cannot visit and do a mission at the same time. Can I?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
because an event is a free action.
An event is a free action. Thank you, Mike. So I'm going to visit. Okay, I'm going to visit. Thank you, Mike. I'm going to spend 1 fishy and put...
Visiting, it's going to cost you gold.
I'm going to spend 1 fishy and 1 gold. Thank you, Mike. Sorry.
And that's not where the gold goes. The gold goes on the treasure map.
Treasure, sorry.
You gotta be able to hunt that later.
Not pressing Garves, not...
Oh,
It's
what did you name your frog?
I don't know. It's gonna be so funny because like
Oh
the
my
listeners
God.
are gonna be like, I know exactly what the frog is called, but
I'm gonna go back. Like, we forgot what you named that a good 15 seconds after.
I even forgot what I named the handle. Oh, this is Albert.
That's Albert,
This is
yeah.
Albert and Preston Garves, but like Graves, Preston.
Preston Graves.
I gotta look it up. Hold on. This is gonna drive me fucking nuts.
Can your frog just be like Frog or Frog and
Well,
Toad?
I named him Glenn.
This is not Glenn. You didn't name him Glenn.
Yeah, he did.
You named him
I
Glenn?
did.
Yeah.
I kept Glenn. All right. Glenn,
Yeah.
Glenn is going.
Well, you
home.
named it something and then forgot, so Mike was like, it's Glenn from something.
From Chrono Trigger.
Yes.
Garvey, Preston Garvey. It's Preston Garvey.
It's Garvey.
All right. Jesus fucking. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, guys.
The internet
What's
was
so
probably
funny
raging for the first
is
40
that
minutes.
I've been playing. I played Fallout today.
It's okay. You don't need to pay attention to Fallout 4. It's not a good game.
Flame.
Okay, it's a good game. It's not a good Fallout game.
It's a good FPS.
But it's
Game.
not a good Fallout
It's an awful Fallout game.
It's a terrible
It's garbage.
Fallout
I could talk about it for hours, dude.
Yeah, let's
Don't
make
even-
another
It's
podcast.
like it's like how I could talk about how the most recent Star Wars movie was garbage. Give me that event card, please. I'm gonna pay 2 fishies.
That
for
moment
It.
brought to you by Polarizing Opinions by Jimmy.
No, it's a good Star Wars movie. Or no, it's a good movie. It's an
So,
awful
yeah,
Star Wars movie.
Event card. There's an eye there, and there's a brick there.
I don't know what happens when I draw. Let me read the event.
When you brick,
How do you brick?
you gotta brick the
Event.
brick.
Player may complete one or more events in the region when their ship is located. Event markers on the map help remember where the events are active. Actually, so I can. If there's another one here, no, there isn't. It's where is it?
Underval.
So there's an I and a thing here. Hold on. So what does an I mean? An I means negotiate influence, but why?
Like, if you can complete it, maybe that puts you on the board.
I don't get it.
It might get you something on the
Okay, fine.
the influence tracker.
So I
You just
get.
said that.
No, yeah, you.
But
did.
you didn't use the right terminology.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So let's make a discard pile. Over
Wait,
there.
what's the event?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let me read it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you should do that.
So I am in Port Zillium. Zillium is what appears to be what is that place in Avatar that's like all up in the fucking rocks? Or maybe this looks like more like Samurai Jack almost. Like
Gotta get back.
if you guys
Back to the
you guys
past.
haven't seen the most recent Star Wars movie, have you?
I have plans to see The Last Jedi, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
There's
Is it
I could make
Coruscant?
it. No.
Don't make a reference. Just don't.
I won't. So we are on. I'm on the rock Zillium, and apparently on the rock Zillium there are local taverns and villages of sorts. I would guess that the population equals about 500. A local tavern owner finds you. Rats have gotten into my cellar and all the food is contaminated. If I don't get a fresh supply, I'll be out on the street. So what happened was I gave him 2 fishies, and that was enough to give him a fresh supply and keep him off the street. And that gave me 1 cube on the reputation board.
Yep.
Words are hard.
So you have 2, not renown, but influence.
Influence.
2 influence.
So you can sweet
You're
talk.
right. And I still have the ability to do more events or buy more buildings. I have 5 points. When I hunt for treasure, I can get monies. That's not bad.
No, it's hunting for treasure is the
Yeah,
first
it's,
event.
It's an action, so you can't hunt for treasure if you visited the town. You have to choose.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, I didn't do
It's not
the
a fr-
action yet. I just did an event.
Well, yeah, you can do it. It said that you can do it in any order, right? So it doesn't.
No,
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have 1.
So if you didn't visit the town,
Oh, but I did visit the town because I'm. Why did I exhaust him?
that was from your last turn.
No, it was from just now.
Why did you exhaust him? You paid a fish and you exhausted him to get a book, except you forgot to gain the book.
Thank you.
So you totally visited the town.
Yeah.
I visited the town,
So you can't go.
but I can buy a building.
You can buy
Yeah.
a building. It's a free action. You got 5 gold. There's 1 building that you are.
One
there's
building I can get.
Yeah, 1 building you're eligible to buy.
Tough. This game is tough. I think I could also get a second book. I'm pretty sure.
How?
It says if there's a crew member symbol followed by an exhaust symbol above the arrow.
Oh, you can exhaust another guy and spend another fish to get another book?
It says you must exhaust one crew member each time you pay to gain something. I think that means no. Hold on. I think I can exhaust 2 crew members to get 2 books.
Do you want to do that, though?
You must choose carefully.
I mean, it's not unreasonable.
Do you want to do that, though?
Can you continue moving if your entire crew is exhausted?
Yes.
But, for example, if I exhaust 2 administrative guys...
He can't get into any administrative ports.
Okay.
Furthermore, if you have one of the fancy crewmen that give you extra movement, if they're exhausted, they don't give you extra movement.
Right, okay.
But even more so, someone can move over here, or like... Basically, I can't land on one of your tiles.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, wow, there's actually a decent amount of...
There's strategy. Yeah.
I think getting 2 books early on would be advantageous for myself. So I'm going to exhaust another guy. I'm going to spend my last fish. I'm going to get my second book. And I'm going to end my turn.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to Islebound here on Not Your Father's Board Games. We'll be back next week with the next part of the series. Stay tuned.